everyone, this is Siddharth. Welcome to CLAT Simplified, a series wherein I will be picking up the problems that a student encounter during their CLAT preparation, and I will be giving my simple, effective, and quick tips to overcome those problems. So let us begin. What is the problem that we are discussing today? Let us see. So this is the problem that many times students report. They come to me and say that I get most of the questions right when I solve my material, but I am unable to solve the questions in the actual mock. Is this the problem that you also face? That when you are studying at home, when you are solving your study material or the class sheet, you are able to solve the questions, but in the actual mock, you are not able to do so. So what could be the reason and what are the solutions? Let us quickly see. What is your problem? Let us identify. You might be facing, or the core reason for this discrepancy in your performance could be one of these four things, or maybe two things, or three things, or four things, all four. So what could be that? Time pressure. So first problem is, are you under the pressure when the clock is ticking in the test? So sitting at your home, you are solving the question at your leisure, but in the actual mock the clock is ticking, and that might be one of the reasons that you are not able to perform in the actual mock. Reason number two is concentration. Now in the test, you are supposed to sit for 2 hours continuously and perform at the same intensity. But when you are sitting at home, you can take break after every 15-20 minutes. Your mind get distracted. You can listen to music, you can listen to song, but in the test, those things are not available. So is the problem with your concentration or intensity that you are not able to maintain the same level of intensity for 2 hours in that test? Then another problem could be irrelevant material. So are you solving a material which is too easy and not relevant for the mock or the actual CLAT exam, or there might be the case that you are solving a material which is too difficult and the kind of questions that you are solving are perhaps not required for cracking the exam like CLAT. So irrelevant material could be another reason. And major reason is exam anxiety. So many students, they become anxious when they have to write a mock, and that pressure of mock, that word test or mock, that creates extra pressure in the mind of these students. So is this your problem? So if these are the problems, then what are the solutions to this problem? Let me tell you what are my solutions. First solution is to avoid the pressure of time when clock is ticking. What can you do? I mean, you cannot do away with the clock in the actual test. So best thing to do is, when you practice daily, when you study daily, have a stopwatch with you, have a timer with you. So for example, if you're practicing 10 questions of QT, you should say that here is the stopwatch. I am giving myself 10 minutes time and I will solve the 10 questions in 10 minutes time. So that will make you accustomed to the clock in the actual mock or the actual exam. So use a stopwatch and timer. Second is the concentration. So how to overcome the concentration or the intensity issue? See, you have to take a test for 2 hours on trot. So what should you do? Again, you should, in your daily study, practice for 2 continuous hours. Don't take break. Practice for 2 continuous hours. At least have one block of 2 hours every day, wherein you sit in front of the computer or with your books, whatever, and on trot you solve or practice for 2 continuous hours. That is very, very important. That will help you to build your stamina and intensity. Irrelevant material. Well, if the material is irrelevant, then you have to use something standard material. The best standard material is, of course, the past or the previous 10-12 years paper of CLAT. So you can refer that. You can refer you can refer the materials provided to you in the class, but don't solve the books which are nowhere related to CLAT. So for example, I have seen students solving GMAT and GRE level book or the CAT level book for critical reasoning or reading comprehension. I mean, you can practice with them, but you cannot completely rely. That's not required at all. And the last thing is exam anxiety. Well, how to overcome this exam anxiety? Personally, I will suggest you can do some kind of mental exercises. You can maybe practice meditation, breathing exercises daily, anything that helps you to relax, and before going to the exam, maybe you can listen to music before going to the exam, or before writing the mock. That may, anything that helps you to calm down your nerves, that is very important to do before the test. And personally, I will suggest mental exercises like meditation or breathing exercises, or something that, I mean, you there are so many things available on YouTube, and you can refer and see what works for you. Please do that. Very, very important. So that is it from my side, guys. Thank you. I hope that I have been able to give you some solution on overcoming this problem. Thank you.